Hey guys, what is going on? Jurgen from Zurgrinosports here, and today we are back at it again, finally, with some more of this universe mode. The Extreme Rules episode, immersive one, came out somewhat recently. Hopefully, it was okay. I was a little bit out of the loop, but out of practice, one might say, and that one would be me because I was definitely out of practice. It's been like a year. But, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. We back. I'm going to try and get more consistent now. I've moved cities, got a new job. Hopefully going to settle into a new routine that allows me to kind of flourish more creatively. But, you guys don't care about that shit. You guys care about the wrestling, okay? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I forget how this game works. I forget how it's played. So we're going to stumble through it. I don't know if my recording software still has that issue where shit freezes. If it does, I'll just have to re-record whatever freezes. But hopefully, we avoid that a little bit. I might need to ruffle through some papers to look at what I'm doing because, again, it's been like a year since I've recorded, I guess, or maybe less than a year. But it's been a long time since I've recorded, and it's been even longer since I've written the shit that happened. Like, this shit... Like, the storylines for this shit happened well over a year ago. I wrote this shit well over a year ago. So, it's a little bit rusty. I know, like, the main beats of it, but some of the finer details I've forgotten a bit, which is why I write everything down, because I forget fucking everything. So, it's a good thing I write everything down. But, or write most things down. But, yeah, the raw stuff, I don't really write down the details. I just kind of try and remember it. But, yeah. Anyways, this is a SmackDown fucking show, okay? SmackDown A-brand, baby. Let's start the show, man. And then let's go through the match card. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know if this is copyrighted or not, but... Give us the pyro, baby. Hell yeah. Look at all that pyro. Hell yeah, brother. Is it going to show what city we're in?
It's time at last for another edition of SmackDown.
Yes, sir, Cole. Where are we at? Geneva, Switzerland. Holy shit, brother. God damn. Hometown Cesaro. Holy shit. Cesaro's booked on the show. I didn't know that ahead of time because I don't know where they book the shows. And I don't really intentionally book cities unless I have something that needs the city to be there. But more often than not, that is not the case. But anyway, so... in the first match of the evening. Hello, it's me in a post-OG recording. Basically, I talked about the opening match incorrectly, so I'm here to rectify that. Basically, I'd forgot something that I wrote. And, yeah. So, the show from a match standpoint is supposed to start with the Queen of the Ring that we'll be having, and I'll get to that in the OG recording. But... from a promo standpoint, it will be Bianca Belair opening the show, and basically Bianca Belair's promo, the purpose of it is, one, to, celebrate her newly won title, and also to introduce the Queen of the Ring tournament. So she would, say, blah, 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 we've got, glad to be new champion. I'm also really proud to announce, and then the Queen of the Ring tournament. And then Io Shirai's music would hit. And then Io Shirai would come down to the ring, congratulate Bianca Belair on her newly won title, and she'd say, congratulations. But at SummerSlam, and then Charlotte Flair's music would hit, and then she'd come down to the ring and say some shit like, forget the Queen of the Ring, like, the real queen is here. I deserve a rematch at the title. I deserve a rematch with a real and fair referee, not somebody who's going to screw me out of the match, blah, blah, blah. And then she gets a rematch with Sasha eventually being at ringside. Maybe partway through the match, she comes down to the ring. But before Charlotte comes down to come out and say all that shit, right? Guess who comes out before Charlotte? It's Ronda Rousey. Now, Io says, but at SummerSlam, and then the music cuts out. And then Ronda Rousey's music hits. She comes down to the ring and she says, you see, at WrestleMania, Charlotte, cheated to beat me. And I was so fed up with this industry that I just decided to leave. But, I was watching the product and how this division was struggling. It was suffering without me here. So I thought I'd come back to save this dying division. And one of the conditions of my return to the company was that I wanted an immediate shot at the championship. And, I wanted it to be against Charlotte, but I have no problem taking the title from you. And I'll do just that at SummerSlam, Bianca, or something. And then Charlotte's music would hit. She'd say some shit about, screw the queen of the ring, blah, blah, blah. The real queen's here. She could maybe even make a comment of, hey, you want to take the title from me? You're going to have the opportunity to fail to, because tonight I'm getting a rematch. I want a rematch, and then go into the thing. I want a rematch with a fair and unbiased referee, a real referee who will do his job, count things down the middle. I got screwed at Extreme Rules, blah, blah, blah. And then their match kicks off the show, and we have Sasha on commentary eventually. But and then I'll explain the rest of the card like I originally did in the original recording. So, but I forgot to include that in the first one. So, awkwardly inserting myself to it. Yeah, okay. Next match. Second match of the evening, we have a Queen and King of the Ring tournament starting, both culminating at SummerSlam, both featuring one Raw and one SmackDown competitor in the final. So on our side of things, we've got all this shit, and on Raw's side of things, we got some other shit. But the first Queen of the Ring matchup on the SmackDown side of things is Shotzi versus Shayna Baszler. Then in the third match of the evening, we've got Dominic Mysterio versus Drew McIntyre. I don't know why I do that god-awful accent every time I say Drew. It's not funny. It's not good. That's just the content on my channel. Welcome back. We got White Meat Babyface Dom, no mommy, because this shit was written, once again, over a year ago. So, before I get further into things, I'm going to try my best not to steal from what has actually happened and stick to my original plans, my long-term plans for people. Some of my original long-term plans have lined up with long-term real-life WWE stuff. Like Rhea Ripley joining Judgment Day, that was always my intention before they did it, because that writes itself. She's a perfect fit for that group, so, that wrote itself. So I had that written before that happened on WWE programming. And then I have some other stuff that's going to happen that I already had the idea for. I didn't have the exact idea, but WWE did a similar thing. So, but other than that, this is spoiler, absolutely. Dominic's not joining Judgment Day in my programming. I think it was a good decision, and I'm not going to be like, oh, my shit's better. It's just I'm going to stick to what I wrote, because I already wrote it, and I don't want to just copy WWE, because if I was just copying WWE, I'd start over, and if I was starting over, I wouldn't want to do that, because I've already gotten this far. But anyways, Drew versus Dominic in the King of the Ring. Then in the fourth match of the evening, we have Mia Yim versus Bayley. I'm not renaming her Michin or whatever her name is. It's staying Mia Yim in a Queen of the Ring matchup. Then in the fifth match of the evening, we have Buddy Murphy versus Shinsuke and Nakamura in a King of the Ring matchup. And then in the main event of the evening, we have an 8-man Battle Royal #1 contenders match to determine who will be facing Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. The competitors of this match would be determined kind of throughout the night, and I'll quickly run through the promos, which kind of explain it a little bit. Now, in terms of promos for tonight's card, there would be a Regal and Cesaro promo where Regal apologizes to Cesaro for losing the match. He declares that they're not going to be invoking a rematch clause for the tag titles because he's got something better. He had some people in management who owed him a few favors, and he got them into the Battle Royal #1 contenders match. As they kind of leave the segment, Cesaro would be like, Regal, you didn't blackmail anybody, did you? And then Regal would be like, no, Antonio, do you really think I'd do that? it just kind of, tongue in cheek, and then that would be, and they'd laugh it off, and that'd be the end of the segment. Sheamus's involvement in the match comes from him cornering the general manager with the Brawling Brutes and saying, listen, you didn't put me in the King of the Ring, you're sure as hell putting me in this match, or my boys here will make you regret that you didn't. And then the GM subsides to that. Jeff Hardy is put in for fan service. He's a former WWE champion. So the general manager's like, hey, Jeff, what's poppin', dude? You used to be WWE champion. Have another shot at it. That's literally all it is. It's fan service. And Jeff's great. And I mean, he's in AEW now, but he wasn't when I wrote this, and I wrote this again over a year ago. John Cena is in the match as a result of what happened at Extreme Rules. The general manager gives him this opportunity to get back to that WWE Championship match. Cena himself cuts a promo asking Brendan Cabina why he did what he did. At some point in the night, MVP will respond on behalf of Cabina and the Hurt Business, saying that Brendan Cabina will explain himself next week on SmackDown. Chad Gable gets into the match. He basically, we have a segment with him and Otis backstage, and he tells Otis, listen, Otis, you keep letting the Academy down, and I keep giving you opportunity after opportunity to make up for it, but you're just not doing it, and I've come to realize I should lead by example. So I'm going to get myself in to the Battle Royal #1 contender. I'm going to win the championship, and I'm going to bring gold back to the Alpha Academy. Because the #1 contenders match would have been announced maybe like earlier in the day before SmackDown aired, kind of thing. And then that way on social media, people would know, oh shit, but the competitors wouldn't have been announced, so it would just be revealed throughout the night. Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, I mean, he's called Happy Corbin in the game, but it's Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin would get into this matchup by basically there would be like a fly on the wall backstage segment, kind of like TNA used to do back in like 2010, where it was like, it felt like the camera was sneaking up on people and filming shit you weren't supposed to see. It would basically be the general manager talking to Corbin and be like, listen, okay, and this is going to pay off my debt, or pay off what I owe. And then Corbin's like, yep, if you do it, it'll pay off what you owe. And then he'll be like, okay, you're in the match. So that goes into the gimmick of Corbin and doing the gambling thing, because man, it's been so long since I've done this shit. Like, so many of the gimmicks have just changed. And then Sami Zayn gets in the match as a way to make up for all the admin errors that have been preventing him from coming to the show for the past little while. Being mistaken for a crazy fan, his security pass not working, missing the flight, blah, 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 all that shit. Getting a flight but to the wrong city, all that shit that I've been doing over the past little bit of him not being on the show. Basically adding to the conspiracy gimmick that he had going for a little while. He gets into the match as a way to make up for that. So that's how everybody gets into the match. Other promos that would feature on the night. Io Shirai would announce that she is cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase at SummerSlam, I think. I'll cut that out if I was wrong. I already talked about the Gable, the Sami. Drew Gulak would have a championship celebration where he re-debuts the old Intercontinental Championship. And I'm not talking about the 80s golden era, rectangle one. Or it's not a rectangle, but it's like the one that Cody Rhodes brought back when he was Intercontinental Champion in like the 2010s. Not that one. The one from the Attitude Era in the early 2000s. The one that Cody won and then binned for an inferior one, because the Oval Intercontinental Championship is the best one. Sue me. I'm right, so go fuck yourself. Kindly. But no, it's opinion, but it's my favorite title, so we are bringing it back. Gulak specifically is bringing it back, and the reasoning behind it is this design of the title was the design that kind of finished the heritage of it. This is the design that people see and they think that title means nothing. So he brings back the version of the title that meant a lot, and then he's going to restore the prestige of the title he aims to with, all that shit. And then quickly over on Raw, Alexa Bliss defeats Naomi in a Queen of the Ring matchup. Asuka defeats Zelina Vega in a Queen of the Ring matchup. Bullet Club, being Gallows and Anderson, defeat the New Day in a number one contender tag team tournament. Judgment Day defeat Apollo and Commander Aziz in a number one contender tag team tournament. Cody defeats Theory in a King of the Ring match. And then AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, U.S. Championship and King of the Ring match. AJ wins that one. Basically, they get put in the King of the Ring against each other, and then Finn's like, hey, since we having a match anyways, why don't you put that on the line, as a sort of rematch clause, and then AJ's like, yeah, you got it, brother. And then they go out and have another banger, and AJ wins that one. Yeah, man. Cody would cut some sort of like political promo. Don't know why I said it like that. Some sort of kind of political promo, basically being like, hey, man, basically explaining how he wasn't good enough, but he will be, or some shit. I don't know. Cody just has these promos that don't really mean anything, but gets the crowd's reactions because it's just he delivers them in a certain way. Yeah, he would just do that and explain his loss and say he's back on the horse and he's gonna get make his way back to the front of the line or some shit. I don't know. It's a Cody Rhodes promo, dude. Who gives a shit? Let's focus on SmackDown. Let's start off the show here, and let's do Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair. Now, this matchup, we are going to be playing as Bianca Belair, if it'll let me. There we go. Cool. So basically, what happens is, like, Charlotte interrupts the start of the show, which is going to start with the Queen of the Ring, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying blah, blah, blah because I already announced it. I'm not disregarding the women's tournament, because I know some people will probably take it that way because everybody's offended by everything these days. But she would interrupt the start of the show because she's more important. The whole real referee thing, and then basically she would Sasha would come down like maybe partway through the match or a little bit after the start of the match to be like, okay, well, I'm going to be on commentary for this because I want to see this. And basically the finish of the match is going to be Charlotte attempting to use the brass knucks like she did at Extreme Rules, but Sasha is going to prevent that from happening from her position of commentary, and then that would lead to Bianca not getting screwed over and then being able to win the match. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think back to Extreme Rules. So Extreme Rules, I basically had to, on the fly, when I was recording it, say, oh shit, she got reduced to an enforcer. Within the kayfabe, she would have been the full-on referee. But special referee matches apparently just don't fucking exist in this game. And I didn't know that when I booked it, because I don't really book based on the parameters of the game. I just book the shit like I want to book it, and then if I can make it happen in the game, I do, or I got to do some weird workaround shit like the what's it called? The handcuffs in the steel cage at Money in the Bank, or like the First Blood match. They let me do a First Blood match, but you can't have women bleed in the game. So I was playing as Rhea and just busting the shit out of Asuka's head, and she just wouldn't bleed. So then I'm like, fuck, how am I going to work around this? And I'm like, oh, let's just pretend it's so brutal that they can't show it on camera, and then I'll try and put it over as the commentator or some shit. You know what I mean? So that was a workaround. Hopefully I sold it all right, but I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, we got Bianca Belair here, newly crowned Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. I will probably try and change one of these championships, one of the women's championships, or both or something, to be the more modern ones, maybe after WrestleMania, kind of like they actually did it. But we'll stick with the ones that we have for now, because it's not, the SmackDown Championship is on SmackDown, and the Raw Women's Championship is the old Women's Championship anyways, so it's not like they're the same design, but I might update the design to be the new one. There is Charlotte Flair. I think the white belt with the gold interior for the women's one that they have right now looks really good. So I might just steal that after Mania, if we get to Mania. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just be inconsistent as fuck and it'll be another year until the next pay-per-view episode. Fuck, guys, I'm sorry, man. Life just got in the way, dude. But, yeah. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more consistent. We got some G Fuel with us. Mommy Milky Maiden Blood flavor. Please sponsor me. I forgot I'm playing. I should have my hand on the controller. Here we go. Whoop. There it is. Nice clothesline. Since I'm in a new place, new apartment, I don't know what the audio is going to sound like in terms of echo and shit like that. And I don't know how loud me talking is to the other tenants in the house, because I'd have like the back unit of a house. So I kind of gotta, you know, trial by error, whatever the fuck it's called. What am I doing here? Oh, hold on. So I'm gonna be a little bit subdued in terms of like speaking volume and reactions. Also, it's like 10 p.m. so it's a little bit late for this, but this is the only time I had today to get shit done creatively, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Here we go. Okay, Superstar HUD, yes, please. Reversal prompt, I would like that. Sure. Why is control help and match rating combined? That's why. You know? Why is that? Why are they grouped together like that? Display referee, sure. Let's go. Cool. Okay. There we go. I turn all that shit off when I record the gameplay for the immersive shit, for it to be immersive. You know what I mean? But, oh, it's a, yep, okay. It's pressing. It's not holding. It's pressing. Okay. That would have been bad. God damn, okay. Shit, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. I keep forgetting that there's reversal bars. On one hand, it makes it comeback move already? Are you fucked, brother? Smack the shit. Yeah, bro. Smack the shit out you. Get your ass up. Let's do a comeback move, man. Why not? Why not? Let's go. Oh. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah. I forgot where they appeared. I was looking at her like feet or her midsection and it was above her head. And my microphone is kind of blocking it a little bit, like the pop filter for the microphone. So, what was the point of me reversing if I couldn't capitalize on it? I reversed this corner shit here, right, and came this way. But the animation of me reversing was longer than the animation of her reacting to the reversal, so she just fucked on me anyways. So what's the point of that fucking reversal? You know what I mean? I am critiquing a game that's just out of date as well, because 2K23 came out, and I literally played that one video I recorded for the channel on it, and I literally have not touched that game otherwise. Actually, no, that's not true. I've downloaded a couple people off of the Superstar Creations or Community Creations, whatever the fuck it's called. Community Creations is what it's called. Because I think in that update video that I made a little while ago, I think in like April or May or some shit, or before, I don't even remember when I made that shit. But the one where I got kind of fucking sentimental and, you know, whatever, vulnerable, who gives a shit. I think I said the plan was finish out until Mania on this game and then switch to 2K23 for after Mania. Jesus fucking H, brother. Can you fucking relax? Get the fuck out of here. Why the... Okay. My brother in Christ. Stop making me not be able to do my fucking shit. I literally... That's twice in this match that I have reversed. Okay, here we go. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Double square. Let's go. Let's go. Is there a third one? Alright, cool. Cool, brother. Okay. I don't know why it sets her up in the corner. I don't think her signature is in the corner. Maybe it is. I don't know. I barely watched the product, honestly. I will keep it a fucking stack. She reversed me. Yeah, of course she did. Yeah, of course she did. Get the fuck out of here. Ooh, with a spear, baby. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Okay. Oh, sure, yeah, I guess. Like, why not? There we go. Pinner, 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 pinner. Pin her ass. Come on. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No, it's... Yeah, okay. No, it's cool. It's cool, man. She's been fucking beating my ass, I'll tell you what. And by beating my ass, I mean I have her on red damage and she has me on yellow. But my screen went red after a big boot from her, so I got scared and thought I was losing the match. Come on, bro. There we go. That's a reversal. There you go, baby. Now, is the 450 a signature for her? Or where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? I will aggro you and beat the fuck out you. I won't lose the title, brother. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go. She reversed it. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, wow. I thought she reversed it because it didn't do the alternate camera angle or devil. Don't roll her towards the ropes. That's so stupid. Count the pin. 1, 2. You can't see the shoulders. 3. Doesn't matter. She didn't get him up. Let's go, baby. And still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. I just need my desk, and that probably caused my mic to kind of reverberate a bit because, I mean, it's connected to the desk. But yeah. Excuse me. There we go. That's, well, I don't know why that's a camera angle or devil. It was blurry as all fucking hell. There you go. Yeah, like I said, kayfabe-wise, Charlotte tries to cheat again. That's why I said Charlotte, because I was about to say cheat in the sentence, because my brain don't work good. Yeah, we got Charlotte was going to try and use the brass knucks again, but Sasha, despite not being the referee this time, she still stops her from cheating, and then Bianca successfully retains her newly won SmackDown Women's Championship. So yeah, there you go. Since I haven't made these videos in a while, I haven't given a lot of my opinions on a lot of the shit that's been going on. But my God, have they been booking Bianca like kind of Super Cena? No? Like, that shit's nuts. Like, the fact that she won that match at fucking SummerSlam. Was it SummerSlam when Io cashed in? Oh, that brings me up to another point. Io was always going to win the Money in the Bank for me, my first year. So, the fact that they gave her one, you know, a year later, like, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. You know what I'm saying? Alright, guys. Perth, Australia. The gameplay froze, so I'm re-recording this part. Let's go. Except, I recorded the other part like a week ago, so I don't remember what I'd said by this point in the video. But here's Shotzi on her tank, which I'll be completely honest with you is the only reason I book her, because the tank is fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Look at the tank. Look at that tank, baby. Ballsy. Indeed. Is Shotzi the one who used to be a war veteran? Is that... I feel like that's somebody on the roster. Is that Shotzi? I mean, I know Lacey Evans used to be. But I feel like I read something about Shotzi being in the military formerly, and that's why she has the tank. Or maybe like one of her family members is in the military, and that's why she keeps the tank. Something to do with that. I don't know. It's really fucking cool. I don't know why WWE got rid of it on their actual programming. I'm assuming they still don't use it. I mean, I don't really watch the weekly television. I just saw that Dwayne came back and he was talking about how they had fucking him and Roman set up at Mania and then it didn't feel right. Now all of a sudden it feels right. Just so happens that it's right around the time when the strikes are happening in Hollywood and he can't work on his other shit. Now the WWE is important. I see through you, Dwayne, but if you prevent Cody fucking Rhodes from getting another main event at WrestleMania, you're forgiven. Give me Rock and Roman, and it's fine. You know, it's cool. Cody two-peating the Rumble and then winning at Mania in the most heatless match ever where nobody gives a shit about it because it's been so long. Who gives a shit? you know. So, you know what I give a shit about that's not Cody Rhodes? I mean, full respect to Cody Rhodes, but I mean, I don't give a shit. I can't, like, he's a great wrestler. Really tough, obviously, with fighting through that tech pair. What the fuck? Pec tear. There you go. Just, I couldn't give a shit at this point. I don't know. Granted, I also just don't watch the product, so it is what it is. What I do care about is G Fuel. Please sponsor me. Now, oh, my cup's leaking. Yeah, I gotta clean that up after. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. Alright, well, Shotzi, I'm gonna beat the fuck at you as Shayna Baszler. Mainly because I'm pissed off that my cup is... Okay, cool. Oh, and I didn't turn this shit off. Cool, that's really... yeah, that's fantastic, you know. That's and then this one, I think. Fuck off. Yeah, let's relax with that, Shotzi, okay? Let's relax with that. Boom. There you go. There you go. Come on, bro. Okay, there's like no range to that. There you go. Oh, big European uppercut. Let's go. You know I like that shit. But okay, listen. Okay, I literally pressed strike, so either she reversed it or the game broken. Which, there you go. Okay. Yep. I mistimed that. I thought it would be earlier, so I pressed it before it showed up, and... Oh, I hate that. That's like the worst move in the game. I don't know if that's just an animation not going right, and that's why that looks so soft and like it does nothing. But if that's what it's supposed to look like, holy shit, who does that move? One. And two, who mocap that move, because that is hot garbage, you know what I'm saying? Gut wrench. Flip her around. Boom, gut wrench release. Alright, roll through into a double one. This is very tough to do. IRL, I can tell you from experience. Oh, there you go. But, I mean... Oh, fuck off, dude. Yeah, alright. Obviously, in pro wrestling, they don't sandbag each other, right? Unless there's some beef there, maybe, or something, but... You know, you jump into it, you help your opponent out with it. But with the person sandbagging you, like, oh, man. Oh, big chop block. Love a chop block. That one did not connect properly, but it's fine. Okay. Fuck you, dude. Oh, alright. Listen. Shotzi. Listen. I'm gonna need you to... That's sliced bread number uno, or dos. Sliced bread number 2's in the corner, so that's probably sliced bread number 1. Come on, bro. Do something. Fuck you. Dumbass. You little fucking piece of shit. There you go. It's like a zigzag, but not as good. We'll turn your... Okay, listen. Shotzi, you need to learn your role on my roster, okay? Okay, pal? Okay, pal? You need to learn what you're here to do on my roster, alright? Alright, pal? Because it's... All these reversals and shit, they're getting kind of old, pal. Okay? Come on. See, I'm going to let go of it before she gets momentum for getting out of it. See? I'm smart like that. I'm a heel. I'm a natural heel. Big fucking spear. Better than Edge's. Based off of spears alone, he should be asking for nowhere near the amount of money he's asking for. Boom! There you go. Allegedly. According to Dave Meltzer, which, I mean... You know? She keeps going for that, like, gut kick, and I just keep seeing it because the wind-up for it is fucking so long, dude. Ooh, there you go. Okay. Here we go. Let's get that signature. Boom, there you go. Alright. And then, pick your ass up. Here we go. Turn your ass around. Do the hokey pokey, and we knock your ass out. So... There you go, and you're going to tap to that one. There we go, perfect. All right, so Shayna Baszler advances in the Queen of the Ring. In terms of match time, this wouldn't have been too long, and it would be fairly straightforward, just Shotzi kind of getting fucked on by Shayna Baszler. Maybe a little hope spot, but mostly Shayna maximum 5 minutes, just because we got a lot of show on a lot of shit on the show, a lot of promo stuff backstage or in the ring or whatever, and then a battle royal at the end of the match, the women's title opener, which we would have seen before this one, which would have been given some time, maybe like 10 to 12 minutes. Not super long, because I mean they already had that match at the pay-per-view. And again, we've got a lot of shit on this show. It's a jam-packed show. So, yeah, man. That's it for this match. Next up is Rom and Day, which I just messed up. Dom and Drew, not even Dom and Ray, Dom and Drew in a King of the Ring match, which also froze in the main recording. So I'll be back in a second with that one. All right, guys. Let's get it. Houston, Texas now. From Perth, Australia to Houston, Texas, between one segment to the other. Commercial break, and then we're in a whole new city, let alone city. We're in a whole new fucking country, baby. It's like that WrestleMania that they held in multiple locations, or that Raw tribute show that they held in multiple locations, where it just does not fucking work. But anyways, we got this match going on right here. In the last match, as you guys could tell, we were playing as Shayna Baszler. In this match, we're playing as the McIntyre. I'll keep doing that shit to the day I die. That shitty ass fucking accent. I feel like it gets worse every time. Yeah. We're playing as the in this King of the Ring tournament matchup. Now I can't remember what I said in the beginning part of this video, because like I mentioned, I recorded it a week ago. I can't remember if I explained how the King of the Ring is going to work, but the final is going to be at SummerSlam. One Raw competitor, one SmackDown competitor. The same goes for the Queen of the Ring. Both will meet at SummerSlam to determine the King and Queen of the Ring. And most importantly, the winner of each tournament gets a title shot at the next pay-per-view afterwards, which is Hell in a Cell, I think? Or it might be Night of Champions? I gotta look at the calendar. I think it's Night of Champions, now that I think about it. But you know what, man? I was gonna say let me look at my papers, but they're really far away and I don't want to get up to go look at them. We got Drew coming down to the ring. I mentioned how Edge wants more money from WWE. Apparently the same is what is holding up Drew McIntyre's contract negotiation. Once again, take it with a pinch of salt, because it's good old Dave Meltzer. You know, basically, Dave Meltzer's career as a wrestling reporter is, here's the plan, and then it doesn't happen in any sense of what he reported. And he's like, oh yeah, plans changed. And then you're like, yeah, plans seem to change a lot with you, Dave, don't they? And he's like, hey, that's the business. Like, if you don't get it, then you're just a moron. You just don't have the capacity to... Like, brother, have some humility, please, for the love of God. You're too old to be acting like a teenage fucking egoist, man. Like, relax. Come on now. Oh, man, I'm spilling G Fuel all over myself again. All right, Dom, you're getting your ass whooped. Or not. Okay. Okay. I didn't know where the reversal was for that. I think I probably pressed it before it came up, so it didn't come up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. There you go. Here we go. And let's get him with a... Okay. Nice swing and a miss there. Alright, man. Let's, oh, big boot. Hell yeah, baby. So in terms of match length for this one, this would also be relatively short. Relatively short indeed. Pretty one-sided with Drew as well. Maybe a little bit of a Dominic like hope spot. Not necessarily a hope spot in the traditional sense of the term, where it's like the heel's dominating and then there's hope for the babyface. Just like that little, like, you know, moment of offense, that little swing in momentum in the match where Dom's like starting to pick things up. And then it's like, oh shit, is he gonna be able to do it? Is he gonna be able to continue this? And then Drew stops him in his tracks, kind of thing. Oh, Hell yeah, big old belly to belly. Gotta love that shit. Boom. Probably like no more than 5 minutes for this match as well. Once again, a lot of shit on the card. Ray obviously would be at ringside. This, if you're new to the channel and you skipped the beginning part of the video just to get to the gameplay, I started this universe mode when 2K22 came out. We're playing 2K22 if you couldn't tell. So when 2K22 came out, it was 2022. And it was just after WrestleMania, the one where Roman and Brock main evented. And I just picked up from there. I made some changes in regards to titles. I did a little like off-screen draft so I could have people. That's not what I wanted. I could have people where I wanted them on the brands and shit to book them the way I wanted, because this is mostly SmackDown. I do talk about the Raw booking a little bit. Okay, he reversed. I was like, what the fuck kind of butterfly suplex does he have as a signature? It should be the Future Shock. Good reversal animation, though, because you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then they spring out of it. And it's pretty cool. Oh, we busted him open. God damn. Prison Dom's used to that. This ain't Prison Dom, though. This is barely getting by, everybody thinking, damn, he really don't got what it takes, does he, Dom? So, do some shit. Yeah, you fucking moron. Okay, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm going to need you to relax, okay, brother? And then I'm going to need you to get your ass up, okay, brother? And I'm going to need you to get your ass in the corner, brother. And then, boom, big boot in your face. So in terms of Dominic, this isn't Prison Dom. Dom is not part of Judgment Day in my booking. And spoiler alert, if I haven't mentioned it already and whatever, because again I don't remember what I said in the beginning parts of the earlier part of this episode, because it was recorded a week ago. Spoiler alert, Dominic is not going to be joining Judgment Day in my storyline. I never had that in my plans, and I'm sticking to my original plans for the most part. I might change one or two things along the way, like a little bit, but there's still, the end goal of the plans are all still relatively the same. Certain ones might have been affected a little bit, but for the most part, oh, he's doing a comeback, okay. Listen, man. What the fuck? What are you pinning me for, man? Barely a 1 count. So yeah, Dom is gonna be his storyline trajectory is gonna be what it was always intended to be. I'm not gonna tell you that, but I mean, there you go. There you go. There you go. Into a big ol' Future Shock DDT. Let's pin him. Nope, did that by accident, and then we're going to go into the corner here, and we're going to set up for the Claymore. Come on, brother. Come on, Dom. Boom, and then pin him off that one. There we go. Okay. 2, 3. So I don't know if you guys remember back to maybe like the pandemic era before the fans came back, I think, because I was watching wrestling pretty consistently at that time, and then it just so happened that when the fans started to come back a bit, I couldn't, because I got a new job and I was just always so busy. So they were kind of doing this thing where like Ray was mentoring Dom, and Dom was thinking like, oh no, I got this. I don't need to listen to my dad's mentorship, my Hall of Fame father. I mean, he wasn't in the Hall of Fame yet, but we all knew it was bound to happen. And I guess that's kind of where I've left off with this. They haven't been the focal point of the product too much, but that's basically like where they kind of were at the time-ish. And that's kind of where we're leaving off with them, just as a like reminder if you're new. Or again, it was like a year in between episodes of this, of the pay-per-view Money in the Bank episode and the fucking go home for it. I think it was like a year behind, or maybe pay-per-view to pay-per-view was a year, but I don't remember. It was a long time. Anyways, that's this match. Drew McIntyre's got fucking hair up to his ass cheeks, which is just crazy, but not at the bend of the knee, which leads me to believe he shaves the bend of his knee, but not all the way up his ass, which is, I don't get it, really. But, I mean, again, I'm not going to ask questions, because I'm not going to One, I don't have a means of communicating with Drew McIntyre. All right, one. Two, if I had Drew McIntyre on speed dial or on my phone, I wouldn't call him up and be like, "Hey man, why you only shave the pit of your knee, but not up to your ass cheek, brother? We gotta know for the YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna do that shit, even if I had the opportunity to." Anyways, that is this match. The next match is Queen of the Ring, Mia Yim and Bayley, I believe, and that did not get frozen in the recording, so I will shoot you back to a different version of me, and then I think I complain about it, and yeah, so it's... Gotta love when your capture card freezes after 30 minutes every time reliably, which I don't know if it's my capture card or something in my computer's going, but I can't afford anything. I can't afford a new capture card or a new computer part, so I'm just gonna have to work around it and complain my way through it all for your benefit, which is actually probably just annoying for you, so I'll try and just edit it seamlessly going forward. But yeah, on to the next one. Alright man, time for Mia Yim versus Bayley. Now, I had to record this. Yeah, the last two matches froze, so I'm a little annoyed. But you guys won't know that until I point this out, because I'll have to re-record them. But let's keep the episode moving. You know what I'm saying, brother? When the game is in this menu, there's no audio playing in my headset, and it's just dead silence in my headset, and it's so uncomfortable. So we are going. What the fuck? Hello? Okay, here we go. I think we're playing as Bayley. If I could find my fucking paper, where'd I put it? There it is. We are playing as Bayley. Bayley wins this match and advances in the Queen of the Ring. Let's keep it moving. Now I get some audio in my headphones, which is great. This theme is great. I think they changed this too, but HBIC. I'm the HBIC. Birdie. I'm the HBIC. So we got Mia Yim coming down to the ring. Yeah, man. Good wrestler. Shelton Benjamin's arch nemesis. When she was Jade in TNA, she had a banger of a feud with Rosemary, and they had a steel cage match that paid off their feud. I can't speak. Maybe it's because I don't have some G Fuel in my system right now, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I have some from earlier in the episode, but not enough, so I'm going to drink more. Please sponsor me. Yeah, I think I mention her feud with Rosemary all the time, partly because it deserves to be talked about, and it was very good in an era of Impact that a lot of people just didn't watch, because I think it had changed to Impact by then. Another part of it is just me trying to tell you guys, like, I'm actually like a hardcore wrestling fan, and I watch shit other than WWE. Not so much recently, but, you know, throughout my life. So, you know, I just want to kind of be, you know, a douchebag about, like, you know, I actually watch obscure wrestling, fellas, okay? I'm actually kind of like, I know what I'm talking about, fella. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, we got Bayley coming down the ring. Damage Control doing stuff in real life. Spoiler, Damage Control will not be a thing in my story mode. My universe mode, just because I never had that idea to put those three together. So I'm not gonna go ahead and copy WWE. WWE booked them like shit for a year basically too, and then they're like, okay, here, yo, damn, have the Money in the Bank, and it was like, okay, cool, but yeah. And we go Bayley, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's go, brother. Come on, Bayley's gonna advance in the Queen of the Ring. Let's go. Hot diggity dog. Okay, that's cool. Okay, man. Can you fucking relax? I need to do this again. That's for it. Cash in. What the fuck? Oh. But if you're spectating, I guess, maybe? Okay, sure. That one on, and then that one on. Cool. Let's get back into the action, brother. You think I can play this shit without fucking reversal prompts after not playing it for a year? Hell nah, bro. Oh my god, dude. That was like to the fucking throat, brother. That's like a reverse of RVD to Triple H at fucking Survivor Series 2002. I was about to say Elimination Chamber 2002, which like technically would have been correct because it was the Elimination Chamber match that happened in 2002, but that wasn't the name of the event because they didn't have match named events at the time other than the Royal Rumble. Come on, bro. There you go. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, dude. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh. Okay, man. Listen, relax. Okay? Listen. Yeah, okay. Relax. Okay? Relax. Relax. Okay? Or else I'm gonna do this to you. Boop. There you go. There you go. Nice little senton action, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There you go. There we go. Bailey to belly. That's her signature in this game. Okay. I know she changed her finisher. What was it? Was it like the... Oh, okay. So it's like the top 1% thing, but... Or the... Whatever EC3 used to do. I think... Oh, wow. She didn't kick out. That was a very quick match. This one would have been a lot more competitive than Shayna and Shotzi. Oh, I'm going to have to re-explain that. Oh. I mean, in the re-recording. I mean, I already would have, but I just... Okay, I don't know why I keep bringing attention to it. Yeah, this match would have been a lot more competitive than Shayna and Shotzi. Still not gotten a lot of time, you know what I mean? Because, like, we had that bit of a longer women's title match to open, and then we got a literal fucking battle royal in the main event, right? And a lot of promos throughout the night. So these King and Queen of the Ring matches tonight would be a little bit short. But, you know, yeah. Average match rating. That's cool. Anyways, let's move on to the next match, you know what I'm saying, which I believe is a King of the Ring match. And then after that, we've got our main event of the evening. But before that, we've got Buddy Murphy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. King of the Ring match. Rick Boogs in the corner of Shinsuke, supporting his tag team partner with a jean singlet, brother. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Rick De La Stick Del Hagen Toboggan in the corner of the man who's going to lose this match to Buddy Murphy, because we're playing as Buddy Murphy, and Buddy Murphy is going to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. So let's make it happen in the gameplay, because it happens in the kayfabe. Alright, man. Here we go, Buddy Murphy. Okay, so I guess in this episode, he's going to have this entrance theme, but I am going to change it to the dubstep one he had. Because I've already changed the entrance. I think that's been in previous videos. We're going to drink some more G Fuel. Please sponsor me. Thanks. You're going to ignore me like everyone else in my life, but it's fine. Hell yeah, brother. Look at him. Look at his man. I also meant to have a different attire on him for this match, but I guess it didn't save, so. I wish they had more than 2 alternate attire spots, you know what I mean? I really wish they did. I wish they had, like... I mean, 3 used to be what they had with Superstar Threads, which, 1, bring back Superstar Threads. Don't make it this fucking create a wrestler system where I'm taking up a fucking create a wrestler spot, okay? That's bullshit. I don't know if they changed that in 2K23. I doubt they did, but 2K24, whenever that fucking comes out, please, for the love of God, just Superstar Threads, bring that back. Even at 3 slots still, like it was. Ideally, maybe like 5 slots, because just that way... Because some wrestlers don't need all 5 slots, you know what I'm saying? But some absolutely do, because they change up their attire very frequently. But, yeah. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Here we go, Buddy Murphy. There's Rick Boogs, baby. I love Rick Boogs, man. I hope they utilize him on TV, you know. I mean, they were before the injury, right? But ever since he came back, they didn't really utilize him that much. They had him do like that shit in those backstage promos for a little bit, and then he had a couple matches on TV, and then they're like, oh, okay, new toy time. But yeah, hopefully they do some more with him on TV in the future. I think he's on Raw, or is he on SmackDown? Actually, I have no idea. I don't know what brand he's on, but I think he's on a different brand than Shinsuke, and Shinsuke's on Raw, so I guess that would by default make him on SmackDown. Because he was on Raw before the draft or whatever, right? He re-debuted on Raw, and then I think they moved him to SmackDown or some shit like that, maybe? Oh yeah, because I think LA Knight was doing some shit with Boogs somewhat recently. Yeah, I think that checks out. I don't know. I don't watch the product, really, week to week. I'll try and keep up through YouTube or Twitter, just because I don't really have a lot of time. But pay-per-views I make sure to watch. The promo package for Shinsuke and Seth at whatever pay-per-view just happened, Payback. That shit was good. Can you fucking go to the top rope, please? Jesus, brother. Hey, okay. God damn. Alright, cool. That promo, I really loved the way that, you know, Shinsuke was delivering his lines in the promo. And then, you know what I'm saying? Oh, big slap, brother. Holy shit. Oh, I haven't really needed it so far, but I will probably eventually. Let's do that. That one, cool. And I really loved, like, the anime fucking manga, like, strip of you know, shit. Not shit, sorry. Like, graphics, like, the comic panels or whatever. Like, that shit was awesome. Ooh. Why is it... Am I the one that's telling me to do a comeback move? Because, like, why do I have a comeback move? He literally has, like, not touched me. Oh, I was too late on that one. Oh, no, not over the top. Not over the top. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shinsuke. There we go. Boom. Boom. There you go. That's awesome. I don't know why I have a fucking comeback. Literally, he's barely done anything to me. Oh, God, I busted him open. That's nuts. Yeah, cool. Oh, I think that's the first time I've used a dodge successfully in this match. Or in this game. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, brother. That's a big fucking knee. I love knee strikes so much, and elbows, you know. They're such sharp parts of the body, and they'll just do so much damage in a shoot. They'll do so much damage if you can connect with them. So it's just, if the person's agile enough to consistently hit those knees in a wrestling match safely, absolutely use them. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely use them. Let's go for Murphy's Law real quick, and we'll pin combo it. Ooh, there you go. I think Shinsuke's probably going to kick out, especially because he has 3 bars, so he might have an ability to kick out. Or he's just going to take it easy because he's got to go surfing after this match. So Buddy Murphy advances to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. This match would probably be the second longest singles match of the night after the Women's Championship. I'd probably try and give it close to 10 minutes, if I could, if it would make sense with the rest of the timing of the match. The Battle Royal's not going to have like 30 minutes or nothing like that. But it's just, you know, with entrances and all that shit, and the way I'm booking the Battle Royal, which you'll find out in a second here, you know, it would take probably 30 minutes of total TV time, I'd imagine, just because entrances and then, you know, the match itself and the way it's going to go down. So there we go. All right, man. Buddy Murphy advances to the next round of the King of the Ring. I would have the commentators put this over as an upset, but not. I would kind of bring back that best kept secret kind of gimmick that Buddy Murphy had going along. And I would have the commentators be like, he was once known the best kept secret, and the secret got out, but people seem to have forgotten. and it's a secret again, or some shit like that. I haven't thought about the actual wording of it, but it would kind of be a bringing back that like best kept secret thing, where the commentator, when he wins the match, they'd be like, to some that that aren't in the know, this might be seen as an upset, but to those who are aware of the talent of Buddy Murphy, they aren't surprised by this outcome. A lot of people might have gone into this match thinking this is one-sided in Shinsuke's favor because Shinsuke's a world-class talent, but so is Buddy Murphy, and he showed it tonight. Or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because once again, I'm a big fan of Buddy Murphy, and WWE did him dirty and never booked him well. So, I'm going to try to. Which is, I guess, a little bit of a spoiler, but, I mean, I feel like you guys probably figured that out by the fact that I'm trying to book all the people that I really like well who haven't really been booked as well. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're just going to be booked super strong on TV, I don't really have a reason to book them super strong on mine unless I want to. You know what I'm saying? But like the Hurt Business, right? They should be a thing on real TV. I know they're doing the thing with the Street Profits joining Lashley, but I mean, Cedric and Shelton, goats, they're the OGs. Like, Hurt Business should have stayed together and should still be together. They should be like a long-term faction. But anyways, so in terms of this match, right, I'm playing as either one of two people. And the people is I'm just going to play Cesaro. Now, he doesn't win the match because the match doesn't have a definitive winner. And I'll explain that as the entrances are going and all that shit. But we'll play Cesaro, we'll load in. And then I'll kind of explain how the match will go. Let's drink some more of this G Fuel, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. I like the facial expressions that they have. They got his facial expressions for the entrance really good. Like his side-eyeing and his disgusting facial expressions. That's great. Seeing him with short hair is just so jarring now. Even when I look back at old Sami Zayn matches or footage on the channel, and it's like NXT Sami Zayn with the short hair, or pretty much anything pre-pandemic with the short hair, it's like, that's a different person. That's not Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know what it is, but like, the whole involvement with the bloodline literally transformed Sami Zayn, I think. Because before that, he was like a hardcore fan's fan favorite, hardcore fan favorite, you know what I'm saying? I just said the same thing twice. But he was like one of the star boys of the hardcore fans. They knew how good he was. They loved him. And casual fans may have loved, the singing along to the gimmick and shit, but I feel like the bloodline shit put him over as a star in the eyes of literally everybody, casual and hardcore fans. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's like, that's Sami Zayn. He's got name value. He's different. He's special. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of people had that idea of him before the involvement with the bloodline. Like that storyline, oh my god. Like that, I think that has a good case of being the best storyline in wrestling history. It's definitely up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Baron Corbin. He would probably have Madcap Moss come into the ring with him, but I forgot to assign him in the game. Or it didn't let me, one of the two. So yeah, he basically blackmailed the GM into getting into the match. Okay, so in terms of how the match is going to get booked, the match would start, the bell would ring, and then Gable would tell everybody to hold up, and he would grab the mic. Right, and then he'd start doing the whole the whole intelligence gimmick, the shoosh please. He would do a bunch of that, and then at the end he would talk about how he's the most talented person in the match, but that's not why he's gonna win. He's gonna win because he's the smartest person in the match. He's gonna know when to exert energy and when to conserve it. He's gonna know when to take his opportunity, and he's gonna outlast everybody and win the match. Thank you. And then he hands the mic to Otis on the outside, and he's gonna turn around into a haluva kick from Sami Zayn that eliminates him right off the bat. And then there would be a huge pop for Sami Zayn because this is before the bloodline involvement started happening, I think. I mean, we're in August now, so maybe it would have started happening on WWE programming, but I can't really remember. But I mean, like Sammy was over again before the Bloodline shit with the casual, with the hardcore. So, you know, we would have him, you know, get that big elimination. Cena would probably come out last for this, but I don't know how to order the entrances in the universe mode because I'll do like a test run in the exhibition and I'll put all the people there and I'll write down where they come out in terms of entrance, and then you get into the universe mode and it jumbles it up, and I'm like, okay, I'll go fuck myself. Nobody else is. So Haluva kick after Gable does his little promo to a huge pop, right? And then Sammy will like kind of explode and celebrate and shit, like he just got like a ton of weight off his chest, you know, because he hasn't been on the product for like a month and he's been getting fucked over, and it's just boom, you know, he gets that jubilation from eliminating Chad Gable, and then he turns around into a brogue kick, which immediately eliminates him, which hopefully will get Sheamus a ton of heat. And then the match would resume from there. From that point on, let me grab my book because I think I know what I'm doing. But I just need to double check, you know what I'm saying, brother? You know what I'm saying, baby? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I never do. Okay, let's see, bro. I'm flipping the pages of this book, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why you know what I'm saying is my default fucking time, like silence killer word, you know what I'm saying? I just said it again. It's just fucking instinct, bro. God damn. Hold on, bro. Okay, yeah. So I had it right in my head. So after those two quick eliminations to start the match, Corbin would spend the rest of his time in the match going up to everybody that's left in the match and trying to get an alliance with them. And then, you know, maybe they would, like, say, no, fuck you, no, absolutely not, kind of thing. And then he would go to the next person and try and get an alliance with them. And then he would just, like, try and schmooze everybody, and then they would see it happening. And then they'd all be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then they would all kind of gang up on him. And then they kind of all group up to eliminate him. And then after that, it would be kind of a textbook battle royal for a little bit. And then Cena would eliminate Hardy, and then a bit more time would pass. And then Cena shortly after. So like when I say a little bit of time, I mean like a little bit, not like figuratively a little bit, meaning, you know, English is stupid. Shortly after that, Regal would get eliminated by Cena. And then Brendan Cabina would run into the ring. I love this entrance. It looks great. Brendan Cabina would run into the ring after he eliminates Regal from behind and eliminates John Cena. You know what I'm saying? And then that leaves Sheamus and Cesaro in the ring. And then they would have kind of a mini singles match that eventually results in them both going over on like a double clothesline, or maybe they go to the top rope to try like a superplex or something and they both fall, but that would look kind of clunky, so probably a double clothesline. Or maybe a brogue kick and a European uppercut at the same time, if that works anatomically for them to both go over. Or, I think a double clothesline is probably the best way to go. And then the show would go off the air with them like doing the Batista John Cena Royal Rumble thing, like, no, I won. And then it would go off the air with the commentator being like, who won? Who's gonna get the title shot? I guess we'll have to wait for next week, folks, or some just, you know, cliffhanger bullshit for next week. And then I'll run you quickly through the card for next week's show when we get there. We're gonna skip the rest of these entrances. I think Cesaro might be the last entrance. I don't know why he's looking so angry at him. That's not kayfabe. That's just the game mechanic. Look at him. Hell yeah. Love Cesaro. Antonio Cesaro. He got his first name back under my booking, okay? You can still put him in the match graphic as just Cesaro. He can have just Cesaro on his nameplate, but he's Antonio Cesaro. Like, he's a human being. So he has a first and last name, okay? The only time somebody only has like one name is when that's kind of the gimmick. You know what I mean? Like Rhino, for example, or Taz. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of the gimmick that it's like, okay, they're kind of out there. You know what I'm saying? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the Battle Royal. So the Battle Royal I'm actually really upset about because I'm recording this after I recorded the initial gameplay. Literally the last 3 minutes of the initial gameplay froze, so I have to fucking re-record this. Or maybe I'll just upload it and this won't see the light of day and then whatever. But I can't even remember. God damn, Sammy's ragdolling fucking Baron Corbin, man. Sheesh. Brother. Wherever. What the fuck was that, dude? What the fuck was that? Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I can't even remember if I talk about the way the match plays out in the gameplay or the entrances of the last one. Sheamus, stop fucking on me, okay? Oh, God. Stop fucking on me, okay? We're the final two, alright? Fuck off. Boom. There you go. There's a big boot. There we go. I think I have a signature, or not. Alright, Jeff, you're getting the signature then, pal. There we go. UFO. It's like in the old games when you could use the ladder as a weapon. Just in case, I talked about the match finishing, the match layout, breakdown of events in the match and not the entrances of the OG recording. Big drop kick. The match would start with Gable grabbing a mic, and then doing his whole thank you, shoosh gimmick, all that stuff. That stuff I did take from WWE programming. I didn't, come up with that. And I can't remember if he started doing it after I started filming this or not, but, yeah. Is Cena gone? Anyways, he does the whole shoosh gimmick, and then, says how he's going to win the Battle Royal because it's not about, how good you are physically, it's how good you are mentally in a Battle Royal, and he's smarter than everybody in the company, let alone this match, blah, 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 thank you. And then, don't do this to me, Sheamus, stop targeting me, Sheamus, you fucking prick. You're going to have tons of time to do this at a later date. Can you fucking relax? I'll chill in the corner. I'll chill down there. Or no, I'm chilling. I'm not doing early recovery. I'll relax. Big swanton bomb. Yeah, Gable cuts a little promo, hands the microphone back out to Otis at ringside, turns around into a haluva kick, which eliminates him right off the bat, which hopefully gets a huge pop for Sami Zayn after, being kind of screwed out of being on the show for so long in kayfabe. Big reversal by Sheamus. Big pop for Sami, eliminating Gable, and then he turns around into a big bro kick, which eliminates him, which gets some big heat for Sheamus, hopefully. After that, the match, goes a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Corbin tries to form alliances with everybody and fails to. Everybody turns him down, or if somebody's like, yeah, okay, maybe, then he'll go and try and form another alliance, and everybody kind of turns on him and gangs up on him and then gets him out of the ring. Then Cena eliminates, I believe Cena eliminates Jeff and then Regal. After that, Brendan Cabina does a run-in and eliminates John Cena. And then it ends off with a little mini match between Sheamus and Cesaro, and both end up going over and being eliminated at the same time. And then we get the cliffhanger, what's the GM going to decide? Who's going to go on to face Lashley at SummerSlam? What do you do, big power bomb? Fuck you, Sheamus. Is Gable out? So Gable being out is good. Regal, I'm going to need you to relax. I'm going to need you to relax. All right, Sammy. I need you out of here. Sammy, I need you out of here. Sammy, I need you out of here. All right, because you're last in the entry of... There you go. All right, so after Sammy, it's going to be Corbin. Oh, there you go. All right, man. Relax. There you go. Okay, listen, Corbin. Is Corbin busted open? That's nuts. Oh, okay. He hit me with a nice old supla of some sorts. I don't know. What do you think I'm a wrestling fan? You think I know the moves? Don't touch me, Regal. Okay, we're friends. We don't really get much of these guys fighting in this match, if at all. And by fighting, I mean like they don't like wrestle each other really. They kind of stay out of each other's way. Maybe they bump into each other accidentally, and it's like, oh, and then they're just like, nope, we're not doing this. If we're the last two, we'll do it. But there you go. What's this going to be? Supla, release supla, front supla, just a delay and a squat. You know, range of motion, kind of, you know, little lackluster. Yeah, let's not. Sheamus, Sheamus, how about you fuck off, pal? Oh, I got a trophy. Okay. That's cool. I don't know what the trophy's for. All right, Corbin. Sheamus, if you don't fuck off, pal. Okay. I'm about to eliminate you just so you fucking leave me alone. You already messed it up, Sheamus, okay? Alright, there you go, Corbin. You're... Corbin? I'm going to fucking shove a fucking toy rocket ship up your fucking ass, brother. If you don't fucking relax. Alright, Regal's out. He would be the last one out before Cena. Oh, end of days. Oh, the end of days reversal's halfway through it. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Is he setting me up for another one? So, yeah, it's in, like, the middle part of that fucking... There you go. Oh, my God, I hate that move. I hate that move. I hate that move. Sheamus, leave me the fuck alone, pal. Leave me the fuck alone, Sheamus. Why is he so fucking... He has a hard-on for me or something, brother. God damn. Corbin, you need to get your fucking ass out of this here ring, okay? And I'm going to hit you... That didn't waste my finisher, did it? Yeah, okay, get out of here, pal. All right. Okay, Cena. Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't know who you think you are. Why? Why? Sheamus literally went past an incapacitated... Okay, not incapacitated, but a groggy Cena to get to me. Why? I just want to know why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't fucking attack me, Sheamus. Saved by the fucking animation, baby. You know what it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, except... Okay, I guess I... Am I just fucked here? Because I'm... Okay. Can I not use my... That's cool. So he's literally... He literally could have thrown me out, and I don't have the ability to reverse. But, yeah. There you go. There you go. Get you into a nice little neutralizer. Boom. Alright, so, yeah, both of them would go out with, like, some shit on the apron. Or... There you go. We'll win with Sheamus, or Cesaro, because we're playing as Cesaro. But, they would both go over with, like, a double clothesline, or they'd both, like, be fighting on the apron and both hit each other with something and they both fall. Just some way where they could both land at the same time so we don't have a definitive winner. It's, you know, they both were the last two. They both got, you know, eliminated at the same time. So now we've got this big dilemma. What's going to happen next week on SmackDown? Who's going to be the one to face Lashley? Is it going to be Sheamus? Is it going to be Cesaro? Is it going to be both? Stay tuned next week to find out. But basically, I'll stay on this screen, and then I'll just describe what's going to be on the card for next week. Let me just grab, let's see. That's not the right card. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Here it is. Okay, perfect. here we go, man. I'm so professional. You know what I'm saying? You know we be professional up in this bitch. We really don't be. Okay. Here we go. So, on Raw's side of things for the second week of August, we will have a Queen of the Ring match, Toni Storm versus Mickie James. We will have a Queen of the Ring match, Carmella versus Nikki ASH. We will have the Street Profits versus Miz and Morrison in the Tag Team No. 1 Contender Tournament. We will have RK Bro versus War Machine in the same tournament. We will have Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens in the King of the Ring, and Samoa Joe versus Keith Lee in the King of the Ring, along with some other promos, but we don't really see the promos because this is SmackDown focused for the time being. Now over on SmackDown, you know what I'm saying, brother? We got a bunch of promos as well that I'll explain next week. One of which involves Brendan Cabina, which I'm going to try and get Brendan to send in a recording for. He's a busy guy, so no promises. He might not be able to, but I'll ask him and then see how it goes. But we have on the match card for August, second week of August, we have Mustafa Ali versus Ricochet in the King of the Ring. We have Peyton Royce versus Natalya in the Queen of the Ring. We have Rey Mysterio versus Jinder Mahal in the King of the Ring. We have the Hurt Business facing off against Alpha Academy non-title. We have Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan in the Queen of the Ring. And we have Sheamus versus Cesaro in a number 1 contenders matchup. So, and then promos as well along with it. So, yeah, man. That's what we got for the second week of August. Hopefully this recording doesn't freeze, because then I'd have to record it a third time, and that would be really shitty. But that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, share it to all your friends, comment down below, all that good shit, and I'll see you guys next time.